At the cathedral. Good. After all that trouble I went through in Chapter 17, you better be thanking me, you little brat. Ugh. Thank you. Little 10-year-old. Fine, we'll take whatever you can give us. I mean, seriously, I'm still a little mad about 17. Yes, yes, yes. It is good news. Well, of course. You're a smart girl, Sonic-y. Oh, your grandmother? Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, it will be hard. Mm-hmm. What's the deal? Uh, that's... Sorry, Ike. No. Yes, guys, because the reason you need to get to Ike to level 20 is because, well... Because now it's Ike's turn to look snazzy. And I mean, seriously, how snazzy does he look? He gets a new sprite for it. New headband, new everything. Yeah, titles don't mean much to Ike. Western Benyon is home to a great forest. At one time, these woods were home to the kingdom of Serenes, ruled by the Heron clan of the bird tribes. Following the Serenes massacre, the forest lost its color and vitality. Some said it was the sorrow of the goddess made real. For 20 long years, the devout citizens of Benyon trembled in shame and loathing over the crime they had committed. The Benyon Empress, Apostle Sonic-y, stepped forward as representative of her countrymen. Kneeling before the surviving Heron prince and princess, she gave voice to the apology of her people. She spoke not as one nation to another, but as neighbors on the same continent. The massacre was unforgivable. However, hatred breeds hatred. If the cycle of grief and anger is not broken, it will continue for time without end. It was this in mind that the Herons accepted the apostle's apology. And so it was that the Serene's forest was returned to its former glory. Afterwards, as payment for Ike's service, Princess Olyncia gained the services of a regiment of Benyon's army regulars. That artwork looks so awesome. Though of common birth, Ike receives peerage from the princess and is given command of the army. As the first snow of the season falls, the newly commissioned General Ike takes control of the Crimean Liberation Army. He leads it towards the knife-edged mountains that mark the border between Benyon and Dayan. Chapter 18, Crimea Marches. Meanwhile, in the Dayan Keep, don't doubt the mercenaries, dude. Why cast that magic? Yeah, he's gaining allies. Yes. Oh, he likes the sound of that. Well, of course Tanith will be nice to help us. MVP is Soren. We did lose Nephany. I am sorry, but I did not want to go back and do all that. Sorry, Nephany. Your death will not be in vain. Yes, it will be in vain. I still not have it with Oscar. We do not have any new supports. Alright. Yeah, Ike's like, oh, why do I have control of everything? Huh. Oh boy, that explains stuff for future. Oh yeah, oof, these two are stubborn. Alright. Either way, Ike's now promoted. That strength still looks terrible. Volk cannot actually get extra EXP to promote. Everybody else, oh yeah. It takes a bit more experience points, but I am going to round up a lot of levels today. Why do you have to... Wait, what did I give you? Oh, Mage Band. That's why you have that much magic. Let's just... Okay. Ike starts with base experience points, so we don't need to give him any levels. Just gonna round up everybody else's. Thank you for getting luck and res. Could have grabbed speed too, but having speed too would have been nice. So we're just gonna round up everybody's skills and levels. Thank you for getting speed, but you could use more defenses. You. Yeah, go grab one, Stefan. You got res. You need luck. Why do you need ton? We'll see how experience is, but I think it's one or the other of the two remaining ones are gonna get. Okay. Neither of them will level up. Let's just shove them in. Let's just shove all that into Ike. He's good. Can't boy that Nosferatu. How many more? No, we don't. Ooh, I know what I need to do. With Ike here, now, you're gonna want to take this Oculus roll. Why am I not using it? Okay. Why am I not being able to use the Oculus scroll? Can I not use it right now? Okay, nobody can use an Oculus scroll yet. that. Give the poleaxe. I don't have any other knives, do I? I don't have any other knives for you. Can't use that oculate scroll yet, and I... Vantage counter and gamble. She has miracle already. Oh, she has that adept scroll. Oh, because that's skills I need to go to. So, sign with one of my scrolls. I'm going to get Ike his scroll using an oculate scroll. Aether, which is exclusive to him only, triggers both a soul effect and a Luna effect. It's very good, and unless you're going for a specific build on Ike, I would suggest assigning him Aether. Something that's using an oculate scroll and a sword master will give the Mastra. Which, I mean, you've already seen it on Stefan. Using an oculate scroll on a paladin will give them soul. Very good. I just want to see if this... Yeah. Using an oculate scroll on a magical unit gives them flare. Which is nice. And using an oculate scroll on a warrior gives them Colossus. But my second oculate scroll is being saved for Volk, for when he promotes. You will see why when we get there, because if you're using him, he's worth one of the oculate scrolls. There's only 4 in the game. May have missed one of them. I don't know. Aether's activation effect. Activation is, I think, skill divided by 2. I could be off. It could be just skill percentage, but it's either skill percentage or skill divided by 2. Either way, it's a very good thing to have. Let Ike have the fun with it. That's for Oscar. We're not going to let him have soul. Is Oscar fast enough to really utilize Adapt? Could. I think we'll keep all these around for later. Just wondering why I picked, magic power. Can't use the silver blade or Bog Potty yet. I'm gonna have to go to the shop to buy more. Oh good, we've got steel swords. Give him another steel sword. Spawn a steel sword. Oh no, that's not him. Give some, where is he? Volk. Get some daggers. So you can hurt a little bit more. There we go, have some daggers. Boyd, have a hand axe. Oscar, shoot something with a javelin. Buy 2 steel lances. I don't have any steel swords. Stock steels are very nice. The steel weapons are like my favorite. Yeah, steel axes. Kieran will give another steel axe to Shaw. Convoy some heals. Soren. Oh, need some vulnaries too. We do not have that. Get some vulnaries in the stock. 5 vulnaries in stock. Okay, so take her vulnerary. Vulnerary. He doesn't have one. Take her vulnerary. Vulnerary. No. Convoy. Give the fire. Take 1 heal staff. No. Give door key. 23 to 24. Soren. Yeah. Take the spirit dust. Use it. You got vulneraries. You got a vulnerary. Vulnerary. I think I'm gonna give you another one. No. Trade. Okay, you have vulneraries. And there's a few other resources. Alright. Gosh, it's been so long. Now we actually can get started on this chapter. Not too bad. Torgaren. Can't lose my first battle to Snooty Noble. That was a good one, Ike. The Herons and probably some sort of thank you. Of course, allow them to join. Aw, that's touching of the Hawk King. That's sweet. You know the big old hawk had a heart. Of course. Let's... Alright, 13 units. We get 4 new units for this chapter. First is Tanith. She is a Falcon Knight, which is a promoted Pegasus Knight. Her stats are not too bad. She starts out with a Sonic Sword and a Short Spear. A in swords, B in lances, and the skill reinforce. She also has earth affinity. Lots of good points going towards her. If you haven't raised Marcia, I would suggest giving Tanith a try at least. If you don't really like her, if you still don't really like Pegasus Knights like I do, I mean, I like her. She's one of the few exceptions on Pegasus Knights for me. But she could turn out really well. Just to note, the Sonic Sword uses magic and not strength. So, a sword unit who has a decent enough magic can use Sonic Sword pretty well. She's probably the best candidate for it. Next, we have Rayson, a member of the Bird Tribe, more specifically the Heron Clan. The stats don't look too great, and he's only level 3. And he's not a combat unit. But what he makes up for in not being a combat unit, he makes up for what he does. What he does not have as a combat unit, he makes up for letting units go again. The only problem is that he can only do, while untransformed, 1 unit at a time, but transformed, he can do 4 at a time. He also has Blessing, which is a nice little secondary healer role. But I mean, his affinity is fire, which is okay. His defense is extremely frail. He can take magic pretty damn well, almost as well as wrists. He can't take physical hits. Do not let him in any sort of range of anything. And, of course, being a flying unit, he is, while transformed, weak to bows and wind magic. But he'll probably shrug off the wind magic. Next, we have Janaf, a member of the Bird Tribe, more specifically, a hawk. Stats look pretty damn good for level 8. He starts off with the 16 on the transformation gauge and a personal skill called Insight, which increases his hit percentage by, I think, either 10 or 20%. Janaf's not bad. I mean, he comes with Thunder Affinity. His stats are okay. Hawks are pretty precise anyway, but he's the eyes of the Hawk King. And yes, this is a guy, not a girl or a woman. And next, and last, we have Ulki, who is another member of the Hawk Tribe, more specifically the ears of the Hawk King, which is represented in his skill called Vigilance, which increases his dodge by 10 or 20%. Out of the 2 Hawks, I consider Ulki to be a little bit better than Janaf. A little better stats, he has a little better dodging. I mean, his avoid's a little better, Janaf is a little better on hits. And it's your personal opinion on who you want to bring. I'm only going to bring Ulki and Stefan. So, take Janaf out. But 13 units is the wow. I could not bring Volk. But there's one other thing you do need to note. Where is... Guess who it is? Shinon is back this chapter. With the stat you left him with. He does come packed with a brave bone, and if you feed him, he drops it. You can, however, recruit him. But I don't have the good enough requirements to recruit Shinon back. Because to recruit Shinon back, I do not have one of these units, one of the right units checked. No. To get Shinon back, you need Rolf to talk to him first, and then he has to get defeated by Ike. As you can tell, Rolf is not trained, and I usually don't recruit Shinon, because by this point, If you're going to use an archer, Rolf will be very superior to Shinon. No offense to Shinon, you're good for the few chapters that you're in. I mean, I'll show back the stats, but you're better off just killing Shinon and getting the Brave Bow. I mean, he's not even hitting for that much. The stats are, really, he's gonna get killed really easily. If you do want Shinon back, that's fine, but he's not gonna turn out really well. I don't know if I remember mentioning this when I first introduced Shinon back in chapter 2 or 3. So, let's get started. Oh, what is this? Cool stuff. Shinon's not too happy with this dude.